Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is...
Oh, shit. Got to. Okay.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. This one taken at the 7. Yeah, and he'll work this one past the 25. to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pick up at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1. On the give, it's Williams. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Breaks up one of them sentences page. He's going to be wore out tomorrow.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
They run over center with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
The motion man is Nakua. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
From the gun, here's Stafford. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The Rams field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
But dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, for that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Cowboys.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and Tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Prescott on first down. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second and inches.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time to play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up third and short.
Here's first and 10.
First down, Dallas.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From the 24 now, here's second down and 2. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 2 yards to go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Cowboys.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense ready to possess the football for the second time. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's this...
Back there in this room, do whatever we do.
The question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games... feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
On first and 10, Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
3's a bad.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Open man, that's Adams.
Being
He's going to pick up 4.
Do you want your mouth to stop hurting? All right.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Stafford.
He's
He's got his man, right side. It's complete. First and 10.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Throwing, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. It's Stafford. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stick with him again, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys will take a 14-6 lead.
Yeah, I think their defense is just ass. They ain't gonna have no defense. Offense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Rams offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
This is on the weekend.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Stafford throwing it.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action, Stafford.
Got him.
Flash, and he lost the football. The Cowboys have it. Inside the 20. And he ruffles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Rams.
Back to throw. Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Jimmy G working from the gun here. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
For the Rams.
This returnable for Hardman. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, Shador finding space at the 40. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First down, Dallas.
First down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2. On 3rd down, Sanders. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
That one, take it in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Cowboys. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Kenny Clark, he gets in there for the sack, and it looks like the time off has not slowed him down one bit.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action now with Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Shador. And on third down, that ball incomplete. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas.
For the Cowboys.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Now it's Garoppolo. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Now Garoppolo. That's complete to Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
To throw is Garoppolo. He'll try to run for it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The tackle made
Last
back
play
at the
went the wrong
37-yard
way. It
line.
sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
To throw, here's Garoppolo. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for the Rams.
For the Rams.
The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with first and 10. Now, Shador. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much.
To do it.
For 6 months, drink only juice.
Yeah. Sure. But I need some water, though.
I mean, no, I'm saying, like, let there be the source of food.
Oh, just drink juice.
Just drink juice. We can drink as much water as we want. But juice.
No food.
No food.
Nigga.
No food. For 6 months.
Hell no. Fuck no. For a few days, yeah. Fuck.
Well, she said 48 days. So 48 days is roughly a month and a week.
Damn, don't fuck around. And
For a month?
I can't do this shit. I can't afford to do this shit.
No, you can't.
Contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Okay,
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders.
Damn.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's Brian Anger now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Rams Rams offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Garoppolo. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 7.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw is nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Moving left. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Sanders will throw it. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out. Now, Brian Schottenheimer disagrees on the sideline, and he's going to throw the red challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here's Garoppolo. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Kenny Clark gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Garoppolo from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession.
He just panics.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
Do you see anything about y'all tights? No.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again,
ain't no different situation
his
than
intended
that
targets are just not on the same page.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up.
No need to bet.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to go here.
I can literally
Greg and I
See
return to SoFi Stadium
ass
after a short break.
in penny line.
Here comes third and
Why
6.
be delusional?
From the gun, it's Sanders. It's caught Mingo with the grab. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Sanders going to throw again. Out to his right. Oh, a loose football. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
3rd and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, the ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
The Rams offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half.
No lies.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's
Anybody
about
know
all.
anything about me?
It
I don't
is
know.
2nd and 9.
I might laugh at some shit, but
Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
I'm saying this because I love you.
One final throw before the break. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. That's to the right side and incomplete. 3rd and 9.
Incomplete. Quentin Lake on coverage.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Formation for the Cowboys.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
The Rams take over.
The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Brought down
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Second down at the 17.
Parkinson in motion. 2nd down, Garoppolo. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Jimmy G going to go play action here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Kenny Clark in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jimmy G working from the gun here. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Kenny Clark getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Throwing now on, and the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Williams. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
A gain of a yard. And the Cowboy first down.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to break. Down, keep it to no gain.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. Going for it all. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. It is 3rd and 10. Now Sanders. That's into the hands of Mingo. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag.
Cowboys field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Auburn's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
6.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field.
Let's go.
Send a man in motion right. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Jimmy G now on second down. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Pepper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Play action, it's Sanders. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. Scott, thanks. I bet you it's two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. On first down, Garoppolo. Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second down.
Play action now, it's Garoppolo. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Overshown on the coverage.
Garoppolo now. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 32-yard
Now a
line.
second down throw for Garoppolo. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
29-yard line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Jimmy to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. He'll bring up second down. To throw is Sanders.
Either.
Pass caught right side by Aikens. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Cowboys.
Throwing again is Sanders. Here's a short one. That's Aikens, the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
Ah!
Just trying to
Wow, just about to
avoid the
throw
rush
it.
there. He's hit
Caught.
as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First down.
Is there a filmer?
They go play action now with Sanders. Braden Fisk getting
Well,
in there
didn't
for
block.
a sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot. From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Rams offense headed back to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Garoppolo. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Garoppolo under pressure, and down he goes. They got it. Rams punting unit coming out.
Formation for the Rams.
This returnable from inside his own 40. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Cora. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Garoppolo. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jimmy G working from the gun here. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Shador headed left, buying time. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. Now Shador on 1st down. Looking middle and finding the tight end, Akins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They go play action with Sanders. He's going to look for the home run ball.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to look downfield once again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st down, Cowboys.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again is Sanders.
Mingo!
That is caught. And he's in. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
All right. That's all I need to see.
Makes the score.
So it's a win for the Cowboys as they start things out with a victory here in the 1st week of this preseason.
Okay. Man, them niggas go get likely. Fuck. It's crazy.
See how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some recommendations to get you started.